I studied the Tinker versus DesMoines case, which took place in 1965 in December, and the case was about look. So 3 people were suspended from the DesMoines school because they had Bridget, they had you have to so it was they okay, I'm not even gonna take it. So they got suspended because they wore armbands to school to protest American involvement in the Vietnam War, and upon arriving to the school, they were told to remove the armbands, and they refused, so they're all suspended from the school. And this was on December 16th and 17th, and it wasn't just these 3 people. It wasn't just these 3 people, John Tinker, Mary Beth Tinker, and Christopher Eckhart, that were suspended. It was roughly 5 people in the DesMoines school district that were singled out for disciplinary action. It was the 2 other people were Christine Singer and Bruce Clark, and they're both high school students. And like more than 24 people in the DesMoines district, elementary school, middle school, and high school, wore the armbands, but it was just these people that were really singled out. You can continue looking. Continue. Yeah. Okay, you can go again. So when they were suspended from the school district, their father decided to file a court against the school, asking for an injunction and a small amount of money for damages. And he first went to the district court, where they were turned down because the district court said that they had a right to suspend them for not removing the armbands. So then they took it to the U.S. Court of Appeals, where they were turned down when there was a tie vote. So they had to move on. So they went to the Supreme Court of the USA. You can just keep on clicking. So they went to the Supreme Court, and a ruling of 7-2, 7 on the Tinker's side, ruled that they had the right. So the injunction was enforced 3 years later. So it was decided that it was against the First and 14th Amendments. So they ruled it as the injunction on the Tinker's side, and it was decided on February 24th, 1969, which is 3 years later. And yeah, I think that's just about it. The Tinkers had gotten a lot of a lot of threats from the community before wearing the armbands and going to try and get the injunction. Like Mary Beth she answered the phone, and a woman asked for her name, and she told the woman her name, and the woman told her that she was going to kill her. And then a man that owned a radio, that had a radio broadcast, said across the air that he was going to kill the father. So, and my opinion is that the Tinkers had a right to wear the armbands, because it was peaceful. They weren't disturbing school. There's no proof that there is a disruption to the education. So that's what I believe, and that's it.